Hi everyone, this is my Chevy 383 Stroker. Took me about a year to build it. Parts are very expensive. Let's start off with the carburetor. I got an ATM carburetor. They're from Bowling Green, Kentucky. If you ever watch Old Man's Garage, he'll tell you all about the carburetor. The people that basically worked for Quick Fuel Technologies, I guess they made their own carburetors. It's supposed to be top of the line out of the box. It's a double pumper, 750 CFM. Really nice carburetor. Doesn't have no choke on it. The intake on it is a dual plane AFR intake. It's parts matched with my cylinder heads. And of course I got my AFR tall polished aluminum valve covers. My cylinder heads are AFR also. I got the 195 cc intake runners. Street eliminator heads. .205 valve. Basically, I gotta put the rest of the motor together. All I have to do is get the push rod length on push rods, put it together this spring, get a melon, timer chain cover, ATI fluid damper, and an ATI timer pointer. Got the brass grease plugs. And I did Moroso. I don't know if it's Moroso or Moroso, but I blocked off the fuel pump plate because I'm running the fuel pump inside the gas tank. I got the oil pan. It's a Road Race oil pan, 7 quart. Also, the pickup and the oil pump is also from Moroso. I want to show you some other parts that I'm going to put on a motor. This is the oil catch can. It's from TNT Racing. It's got a nice baffle on it and fittings for it. And I bought these fittings right here. Kind of hard to do this with one hand, but pull it out. I'm going to put this together right here, and they're going to go into the valve covers. They're going to push in here, and they're going to run in the back of the motor, both of them, one on each side. And they basically put the whole kit with the hoses. It's got all the fittings on there for the hose. I bought MSD distributor coil. I'm going all MSD. I got the Blaster HVC MSD coil. And over here I bought the MSD 6AL2. Supposed to have 2 rev eliminators, one for launch and one for high RPM. I'm waiting for the MSD Pro Billet Distributor 8551. It's coming in tomorrow. Got some V-Power NGK plugs. Also, I got an AFR spacer for the carburetor. I don't even know if I'm going to use it. It was like 40 bucks, but I'll see what happens on a dyno. I got some gaskets over here. I got the AFR intake gaskets here for the intake manifold. And I got them for the valve covers, the FAR Pro. And a bunch of bolts from ARP. On a camshaft, I have, this is my cam card. I did hydraulic roller. It's a 12433-8. I guess they call it XR288HR. And it has 110 lobe separation. Intake is 520 lift. Exhaust is 540 lift. And it's let me see, 288 and a 294 for advertised duration. And I got the rocker arms, the Ultra Pro Magnum. I actually get the 1.6s. I got 1.5s. 1.6s is going to be on an intake, and a 1.5 is going to be on exhaust. So actually make the lift on an intake is going to be 550 and 540 on exhaust on my camshaft. I got the comp cams roller lifters. These are the short travel. Tough taking these out, but they're all coated. I get them with the tie bars. And they short travel, good for high RPM. Also, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jones Racing, but I bought the whole setup like for 1,200 bucks. Comes with, for small block Chevy, power stand pump. This thing was like almost 400 bucks. All nice billet aluminum. Comes with some short belts. Basically, they give you like 4 belts. Here's the water pump I bought. This is an Edelbrock Victor Series, Victor Jr. 350 bucks for the high volume water pump by Edelbrock. Water pump pulley. And this is the pulley for that goes on a fluid damper. It's like 4.5 inches. It's really small from Jones Racing. And they give you an alternator bracket setup. That's all billet aluminum, really nice. And I got my Mechman alternator. I had this alternator built from Mechman. It's a really heavy duty alternator. I had to buy a special pulley that goes with all the Jones Racing. Come over here. I've got my flex plate from Hayes. I got an automatic transmission, so I got this from SFI rated. It's supposed to be a good one from Hayes. I guess Holly makes it. I got the flex plate bolts ARP. And basically, yes, I got a ton of parts. Enough to finish off the motor. All I need is my push rods. Like I said, they got to be measured for push rod length. And the thing's ready to be put together. Gonna definitely be over 500 horsepower. But the internal parts of the motor, I did Scat crankshaft, forged 3.75 stroke. I did Scat rods, I-beam rods, Pro Comp. I went from 3/8 to 7/16 upgrade. Marley flat top pistons forged. Comes with the piston pack. I figured out the compression that I'm going to have with the heads and the gasket and the pistons. Is going to be 10 to 7 to 1 compression on pump gas. Basically, that's it. The timer chain is it's a double roller, 2-roller from Cloy's. I wanted everything to be billet, like the camshaft sprocket from Cloy's is all billet. It wasn't cast. So I basically forged the whole motor. These heads in the intake are up to 6,500 RPM. And I think the heads I matched to the camshaft is perfect. 550 lift. It's going to be doing probably around 280. I think the cylinder heads do 280 CFM at 550 lift. So I talked to Scott down at AFI. He said it was a perfect match. I'll hit the sweet spot on it. But yep, very, very expensive the way I did it all. With parts and all the machine work from the beginning to every bolt, to every piece, every part I bought here. $16,000. I never thought it would be this expensive. I guess you can build these things with cast pistons, or depends what you want, but I bulletproofed the motor. I forged everything. And maybe it's overkill for some people, but it's what I want. I want to take it to the track to see what it's got. And it's just going to be like a weekend warrior, something I can beat on. It's actually going on my 1986 Chevy Corvette. I mean, I got this whole thing all interior inside. Then I'm working on all interior. I got it all covered here. It's all being all redone, brand new. My door panels. And I got all my tires there. All brand new tires. But yeah. 383 Chevy Stroker. Thanks for watching. Any questions, leave it in a comment. Thank you.